Yo, hey guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content. So, this is going to be mainly a video about the WishBox deviation, every single rarity of the ingredient stuffs that you can be getting. I'm going to show you a specific use case for one of the very first ones I'm going to cover. I'm actually going to cover the blue rarity first because the blue rarity is actually the rarity that will give you masala. And the reason why we are needing masala, let's go ahead and check this out right now. We're going to go ahead and head over to the stove. There's a specific item I have unlocked the crafting recipe for. It's unlocked in the tall grass, and there's like an area you can go collect it at. Is the Yanbio dumplings. Now, these require masala to make, among other ingredients, which you can pretty much grow every single crop that you need for it, but you need a consistent supply of masala if you plan on making a bunch, and I have an 8-man, 1-man hive to grow Yanbio dumplings for. 10k energy drinks a piece, though you only need to make 5 of them. Really pretty decent deal here, and then it's literally just deviated morels. You can bulk grow cabbage and wheat, no problem. You can even bulk grow deviated morels. I do have a bulk grow facility set up now. I need to get it fully planted out. I just got seeds in it just now, so it's not actually outputting anything yet. But we are working on getting the masala made up, which is going to require sugar. So, in order to get sugar, all you have to do really is just get beet seeds and grow a bunch of beets. You can turn that into sugar, and then you can put 1 stack of sugar. Apparently will fill the wish box. We're not going to be testing out masala today, but I did really want to cover that one because I just feel like it's very, very important. So, the next thing we're actually going to do is get on into the other rarities. So there are different rarities on the wish box. There's the common ones, which is just the ingots feed. Every single ingot has a different number of stacks that you have to feed it to max out the box. Like for steel ingots, it's 1.3k steel ingots per wish box to max it out on the number of points, and you'll get the most number of electronic parts, other standard parts, special parts, you know, all the other common materials. Common is basically for every single type of material. I might have even gotten platinum crystals. I really don't think so, though. I think you have to be doing at least a blue or higher in order to get platinum crystals or anything blue or higher rarity. So the next thing is for the blue, of course. I just said it was sugar. Super duper easy one to do there. I couldn't really find a better blue solution, so that's my solution for that. I'm going to be bulk growing beets soon, and that's going to be my solution for my masala. So I need to get my beets growing, so I guess we're going to go ahead and get a grow facility set up. So I'm going to meet you at a grow stream setup that's ready to be planted in just a second. See you in a sec. Alrighty, so I just remembered I actually don't have any other crop facilities currently set up due to the merge. So what we're actually going to go ahead and do is head on over to the other side of the base now. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go grab our next rarity of items for the wish box. We are going to be doing some wish box planting today. Once again, this is also a 1-man hive video, so we're going to just be kind of showing, you know, what's going on with the 1-man hive. Let's go ahead and see how crazy things have gotten. So I'm not completely, and see, we should be able to collect from that, but I think it's like a barely look at it. There we go. So you can't walk all the way up to these little shelves here. You gotta walk just in front of them, but there we go. So I don't see a withdrawal all though, so A to withdraw. Hey, that kind of works there. I kind of wish it would like snap to the box on the D-pad there. I've been trying out controller lately because I do know that console release is coming soon. Like, I know that it's like the game's not quite on console yet, and it's like they haven't even talked about a release date or anything, but mobile release is done. The only thing they did say is that after mobile release they want to move on to other platforms. They do seem to be updating this game quite a bit. Early access for the endless stream scenario, guys, can you believe it? I personally will not be going to endless streams early access. I'm waiting for the official thing, but only because you cannot play the new visual content on the early access of endless stream, so you gotta wait for the official release if you want to be playing visual on endless stream. That being said, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'm going to play early access Endless Stream without Visional, and then I'll play Visional Endless Stream, I suppose, for the next Perma-Server as a 60-man hive. But there are our ales. As I said, I grow corn and wheat usually. We need to get this guy out of our way, so let's go ahead and go boom. Excuse me, friend. Get right there. So, here's where our energy drinks are. This is my other favorite sort of thing here. Now, I do have another material that I actually can use for the wish boxes for the golden rarity, and that is Stardust source. But that's kind of expensive when you can just grow crops and make Stardust energy drinks, because it only takes 33 of these to fill up the gold slot. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start by just filling the Stardust energy drinks into the wish boxes. We're going to go ahead and harvest these. I'm going to show you exactly what these do. But like I said, there are different rarities, and you have just seen my entire rarity list. So for common items like electronic parts, batteries, and such, it is the ingots. For the blue items like platinum crystals, etc., masala, guys, I need that masala, sugar. And then for the corn ale and the malt ales, those cover your purple rarity items. I'm thinking that's like some different types of AP ammo and things like that mainly. Also, it could be a bunch of different deviated crops. I do believe the purple rarity is deviated crops mainly. That's why I do the ales, is because it gives you pretty much every single deviated crop in the game in bulk. A whole bunch if you have an array like I do. But as for, aside from the ales, we're also going to go on to the gold rarity, which is the Stardust energy drinks. This can get you pristine hides and pristine meats. Doing Stardust energy drinks, I do believe, is pristine meats. So we're going to go ahead and feed this to the wish box and make sure that it's giving pristine meats. I will see you at my wish box array right now. Alrighty, and here we are at the array. It does actually look like we need to go ahead and go through and refresh all of these guys. I'm hoping they spawn outside this time. They recently have become inside pets for some reason. I don't really know why. I have relocated the base location a little bit. I've done some work on oil processing. That's actually what we're going to get to directly after we go through and feed all these guys. We're actually going to get back to work on the base, and I'm going to see you when it's actually time to collect this. We do have a full hour to be working on the base while we wait for collecting on this, so we should get pretty close to finishing the oil fields base while we are waiting to actually collect from these guys after we are done, feeding them. So I'll see you once they're done being, refilled and fed. Alrighty, and what we have going on here, I just wanted to quickly show you here, is a lucky logging platform setup. So I don't actually know how it's going to be on yields or anything. We just threw it together, but what we're actually going to go do is go collect from this wish box setup. Now, while we are heading to the wish boxes, I do want to go ahead and clarify something. Earlier I was saying blue. I do believe I meant green. Actually, sugar is a green item, and it is a green item that is masala. So for our blues, we're actually going to be using blueberry soda, and we're actually going to go ahead and go grab some of that. It's only 444 blueberry sodas plus 20 points, and 20 points is one beryllium, or it's either really, I think it's beryllium crystal we're going to be using for 20 points. So that'll make us an entirely maxed out unit of blue points, and we're going to go ahead and see what you can get out of that now. So we're not actually going to harvest that. We're going to hopefully harvest most of this. Let's go ahead and see what we get out of this. I think I might go ahead and purge my inventory first and be back. 1 second. Alrighty guys, and with that, that's a collect of the energy drinks. So it looked like half of the wish boxes actually didn't have a collect ready, and then it looked like I didn't actually refill them. So I think I missed a bunch of my wish boxes, but here's what we got. So we are after 3 specific meats. One is the pristine deer meat. The other 2 is going to be the pristine rabbit meat and the fine turtle meat. So pristine rabbit meat wise, we got 3 more pristine rabbit meat just from that one time. So the reason why, and fine turtle meat, there we go, we got all 3 of them. That's all 3 perks that we're going to need for the anti-gravity server or end scenario and vision wheel. So anyway, so what we're going to be doing here is, and the reason why I'm gathering these is because it's actually used to make different food buff items, and you can actually make different rarities of them to stack them and actually get a very, very high stamina, and stamina is going to be very, very important into the anti-gravital visional for getting the most, movement, jump, and everything else. Stamina is key. Even in some of the items they've already teased, it looks like stamina is key here. So with that said, you're going to want the most stamina, and this is the easiest way to do it. Just spam energy drinks. So now that we have done that, we're actually going to go ahead and head on into the blue option now. Now I kept calling this the green option earlier, or I kept calling the sugar the blue option, but the sugar is actually the green option. It's what makes the green material. So the sugar is the green material you need to be using. But for blueberry sodas, it's only 444 of them plus 20 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So see, I think it's blueberry soda or orange soda, I am assuming. The other thing is, I do believe I also have some more soda just chilling around in another area, so we're gonna go ahead and go grab that now, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and we're just gonna go through, and I should really do these like one at a time, but we're gonna go through and do 444 of soda, and then we are gonna actually end up doing what is one Vandanium crystal, and actually that is going to max it out for the blue rarity materials. Now I'm not quite sure what this gives, so we will see in a minute once we do our harvest here. Alrighty, and harvest time for the blueberry soda. I do really want to see what this is actually giving. So that one just gave hot rock ore, but I think that's because it was just Vandanium crystals. So spectrum generators, so far nothing too good. Some AP ammo though, it does look like. Some sort of foods. Once again, I think that was one Vandanium crystal. We can't actually collect that, so yeah. This really doesn't seem like anything too specific that I'm actually going to be needing to do. I will be back in just a second when I get my inventory cleared out though. Alrighty, so looks like a lot of random foods. We're gonna go ahead and see the eternal end value of just what we currently have on our inventory. As you can see here, there are still ones to collect. We also got like claymore mines or something. We're gonna see what the value of disassembling those are. I do want to see what the blueberry soda will actually give, but I'll see you just in a second. Alrighty, so while I do know, I don't think that was actually all of it. That is 50k there. I need to actually go through and sell a lot of these blue foods that a lot of these gold foods that I'm also holding. Now, these are from other things. This isn't actually from, what I was just showing you. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Another thing I want to mention about the energy drinks. A couple key notes here about using energy drinks. All weather stews. These are worth like 4,000 EL or something like that. I think 2,000 astral sands here. Canned seafood and oil, that's also very good. Bacon burgers, very good. Anti-gravity milkshake. All of these are items that you might just want to go ahead and hang on to. Canned venti, you might want to hang on to it. Once again, all of this technically blaze damage, that could be useful. We also got some golden wool. I'm thinking that was once again not from this, but was from the canned energy drinks. But just really interesting. A lot of these golden foods and stuff that we do have going on here. We also got some of the like golden skins and stuff. So we are also getting the skins out of the canned energy drinks. So yeah, just some things to keep in mind there. I just wanted to clear up my inventory just a little bit more, get rid of these, and also just show you what was going on with some of the energy drink outputs. So let's go get the rest of these collected and see what we get. So we're still running into the whole can't really do anything situation. So we're gonna go over to tools now. Now I'm thinking I'm actually seeing like tungsten. Let's see here. So some of these are tungsten pistol ammo. Is it just giving me straight tungsten pistol ammo? That's kind of OP. Yeah, it's literally just straight like tungsten ammo of all kinds right now. So we're gonna go ahead and sell. I don't even want to sell all this tungsten. Wow, we can literally just stockpile on all the tungsten through blueberry soda. So pretty much just an ammo farm, an amazing ammo farm. That is what blueberry soda is, guys. Check that out. It's an amazing tungsten ammo farm. Now the thing is, I was thinking I seen some of them that were saying tungsten just base AP ammo. They weren't like super good AP ammo, but they were just base AP, because I know I've seen AP on some of their fixtures. But the other thing is, it gave us like a good handful of grenades. We don't really plan on using any of these AP ammo things here. So the advanced claymore grenades though, I wanted to see what they might actually be giving us there. Steroid resonator 53, 60, 67, 9, 46 rubber. Okay, there we go. So there's the current materials for that type of stuff. A lot of it looks like it's being taken up on my actual so I'm gonna start making like an ammo chest for every single type of gun, because that is very easy way of getting a ton of tungsten ammo. That is so much tungsten ammo. Did you see all the pistol tungsten ammo that we had sitting there? I mean, that was just madness. I cannot believe we got that much ammo off of one of these. Literally one of these a week and you're good on like 3 different builds worth of ammo, guys. This is crazy. So now that we know this is going on here, I'm gonna go make a little bit more of an ammo depot. I'm gonna show you the depot. I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and take a look at this. So as you can see here, rifle ammo, tungsten rifle ammo, galore. I did have some shotgun, but I don't believe I had this much. So for SMG, I already had like 20k there, so that didn't really count. And then LMG wise, we have even more LMG ammo now and all that pistol ammo. So then we're gonna go ahead and put some energy drinks into the wish boxes. And actually no, instead of energy drinks, we're gonna be doing nothing but Stardust source ore. So I'm only gonna do this one time. I'm never gonna do this again. This is about to be the biggest waste of Stardust source ever that I've ever done. And so this is gonna be like 200k Stardust source or something stupid. I mean, I don't even want to do this, but for the sake of science, we gotta know what Stardust source really gives, and I think this many wish boxes is enough to tell us, so I'll see you in just a bit. Alrighty, and once again, I'm never doing that again. I think I could actually go ahead and check and see. So we'll deposit what we had left, and that'll tell us, because we had 300k there, and that is it only really 30k? So we could really do that like a bunch of times actually. So let's see what that gives real quickly. So it looks like, first of all, we're getting more of the pristine meat. So this is another solution to pristine meat. I don't really have to make the energy drinks. I could just continue to feed Stardust. And honestly, seeing as the fact that that was only, it wasn't really too bad. It was 4k times like 12 or something like that. So, I mean, I don't think I got the, I did though. So, 4 times, we'll do a quick count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See, what that should be, and it looks like we're only going to be saying 12. So that's 12 times 4k. So that is a total of 48k Stardust source for that. So you tell me you think that's worth it. I mean, I have a ton of this stuff, so it's really not a big deal to me. And it does give back like rare crystals, silver ingots, combo chipsets, gold ingots, things like that. As well as on the food side, you're getting other foods and you're getting more pristine meat. Look at that, we got some more turtle meat. I really want that. We also got the pristine deer meat here, and I'm pretty sure we even got some rabbit hanging out somewhere. Rabbit and the turtle meat right beside each other, and some Yambio dumplings, so we're actually going to stockpile on those. Now, the other thing about the other thing that was in here that was really good was the, and I thought I seen one as a matter of fact, was the all-weather stew. So once we find those, we're also going to go put those up. We have 4 of those as well. Very good. So all those are energy link items that I can sell to make a good amount of energy links, and you can just sell to other people as well if you want to make yourself a good amount of energy links. So another couple different things I want to go ahead and touch up on, and then we're probably just going to go ahead and get out of here. I also want to mention that we have finished the oil processing base. We're calling it the greenhouse, I do believe. That is the name of this base. I'm calling it the greenhouse. We'll do a tour of this another day. I gotta go through and get all the seeds sorted. I think I might just throw some saffron in real quick right now. But aside from that, yeah, we still need to go get through everything sorted here just real quickly. I swear I should have some saffron seeds. There we go, max deposit. Alright, so I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, here we are at the synthesis benches. So what we're actually doing real quickly is just throwing all of our cortexes together. That's going to be 7 added on to what we currently hold here of the tier 3s, 107 divided by 22. It is 22 of these guys actually to fill the wish boxes. So 4 wish boxes is all we're going to be able to fill, and we have a ton of the Stardust source that we can use to fill, and we can also use Stardust energy drinks for the gold item. All of those, and all of those are giving the pristine hides, the pristine meats, the items that can be sold for hecka energy links, and also it does look like golden wool and other wool as well. Look at that, it's all the different hides, so that's amazing. It also does give you know, like cold ore, you know, hot rock, cold rock, that stuff, as well as, you know, you can't get all-weather stew in Manavist unless you're doing this. So just really cool overall. There's plenty of different options for stuff. I think I've showed you about every single rarity. Once again, for the purple one, it's mainly a deviated crops one. It's also, you know, all the other purple items. As for that, you can do either of the 2 ales, the malt ale or the corn ale. All you gotta do is grow some corn, make a ton of malt ales, make a ton of corn ales. 1 single stack will fill your wish box for the purple rarity. I do believe I've covered about everything. The only thing I wanted to do real quickly was just show you why it is that I want to have all these pristine meats stacked up. Now, I've been wanting to wait until the scenario, or not the scenario, but the Vision season actual released, and we're like 30 hours away and I can't wait anymore. So we're gonna head over to the cook stove. I'm gonna cook up some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and explain some things as soon as I just get them crafting, and then we'll talk about them before we collect them. So I'll see you in a second. full pristine setup with just a full every single rarity covered. So we did roasted meat, we did steak combo, and we did Stardust ratatouille, and then we are going to do one more meat of the honey glazed meat. So this way we're covering the gold rarity, the purple rarity, the blue rarity, and the green rarity of the foods, and then we're also covering the purple drink, and we're going to be using the Stardust energy drink for our gold drink slot, and then we're going to be using 6 different whims. All of these are going to be stamina boost, and the way they're all going to be that, even with this honey glazed meat, which once again, we're not using it for the frost vortex boost at all. We can use technically any canned meat. So like, I run, what do I run? Power Surge. So Power Surge would be, I don't really think I have one that does Power Surge, do I? One second. Technically Surprise Spring Roll, but I don't have anything there that's going to boost anything that I need stamina wise, so we're going to do this. So once again, I listed the 3 meats. It is the pristine deer meat, the pristine rabbit meat, and the pristine turtle meat. So we're going to go ahead and select with, I'm not 100% sure on if it matters on if you've already done them or not, on if they're going to stack, if like it's the same effect twice on different rarities. But we are going to go ahead and claim these and try this out with our whims. I'm also going to go ahead and show you what whims I am using real quickly, as well as just what items I have currently equipped. So I have a backpack expansion, a load handling expansion, and then for my items, here's going to be the full whim set. It is Utter Delight. And then with Utter Delight, we are using a spring legs. With the spring legs, we are using a featherweight. With that, we are using Predator for no real reason. It's just kind of there. I'm thinking this might come in handy in anti-gravity, though I've not ever actually gotten it to do the alarm in your subconscious thing. So we will see. It might be like a voice thing. We might have to turn our voice back on. Arrow Leap. It does like this dash in the air thing. Super duper important. I don't use the living armor. Now, we're going to go ahead and start with the honey glazed meat. Boom. Then we're going to start with the Stardust ratatouille. Then we're going to go with the steak combo. Boom. Right there. Then some roasted meat. Right there. Then some Stardust mushroom soup. Right there. And then we'll go ahead and top it off with an energy drink. And we're going to try one other thing that I've been itching to try. And here is our energy drink, but I've been wanting to itching to try just do one more little thing here, that I was wondering if it stacks with the energy drink, because there's the double boost, jump boost item, and I do actually happen to have a couple of those crafted. I do believe they should just be chilling in one of these boxes. So one second. Alrighty, so as you can see, that's our current jump boost, but what happens if we take one of these jump boosters and add that to the mix? I'm not 100% sure on if these stack or if they're just separate entities entirely, but without further ado, we are about to find out here. So second jump booster, let's firstly just go ahead and see how many jumps we can get off. So we're gonna jump from here, jump, jump. So I didn't really see a third jump from the jump booster, so it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. But as you can see, we have a ton of stamina now. The stamina bar goes around almost fully twice, and that was a very large dash. We can actually run across the entirety of Nalcott Farms² with this. So we're going to start with a full charge, let the charge meter go all the way up. Look at that, second charge and a third one. So 2 1/4 charge meter now on the stamina bar. I do believe the mid-air dashing should be easier, should be able to get a little bit farther, and all the items in the new Starfall event that is coming out that will be like allowing you to hover based upon stamina consumption should last just a little bit longer with 2 1/4 bars of stamina. So yeah, that is why I am feeding Stardust Source energy drinks and Eclipse Cortex to my wish boxes in order to get pristine meats stacked up, as well as the hides, because the hides will also boost your damage on your builds. All good things. And you know, if you want to feed some blueberry sodas to your wish boxes, they will actually poop out tungsten ammo. So pretty cool things to learn here, guys. We went through all the rarities. I do believe this is the end of the video, guys. What did you think of it? If you have not seen Nalcott Farms² tour, you actually really need to go watch that, because it's an absolute beautiful base. I did do a full tour of it. It did just start out as like a quick little shot of it, but do not worry, we went into detail. We went into every room, we checked it out, we checked out this little guy here. I don't want to spoil too much, but once again, I've already showed this. So I'm out. See you. Keep it beast mode. The next video is going to be the greenhouse build tour. I'll see you then.